I managed to get full A with GPA of 4.0. I did screw up many questions, caused me to lose 10 to 20 marks for a single question. I will pass you tips and tricks to score straight A in public university.
어떤 의미로든 간에 내가 말해줬던 거니까 이해해. 아무것도 말할 수 없는 기분으로 기억나지 않은 쓸쓸한 표정으로 텅 비어버린 나 방에서 울고 싶은 기분이 들어 그렇게 그게 말이 돼요. There you are, nowhere to run, yeah.
Scoring good grades had always been a challenging task for most of us. If you are watching this, I'm not sure that whether you have completed your STPM, matriculation or foundation, but if you are from STPM just like me before, then you might have heard your teacher said, first year of university will be your honeymoon year if you study well in this STPM. These statements are misleading and total misconception. Before I go further into this video, make sure you check out the timestamps in the description. See, I did quite okay in my STPM, scoring A and A minus for every subject, yet I can do the same during my first semester of university. Why you got B in your exam? Yeah, it was hard. My friend checked on my exam. Why có một tiếng thủy是吗? So you go study and you burn my money. Why you so weak cannot get free tuition fee? 我看你是要打的。没有，不是。By the way, I'm taking electrical engineering degree in University Technology Malaysia, and I admit that I did not manage my time well during my first semester because the grading system of public universities are quite different than what I have experienced with during my STPM time. So in this video, I will pass you all the guides or tips and tricks that I wish I knew earlier to score straight A or high CGPA in public university. First off, let's have a look at the grading system. To score high CGPA, in this case I will take 3.67 as reference. You will need to score at least 75 marks for each and every subject in that particular semester. Typically, the marks distribution are more or less the same in public universities, where the ratio of coursework mark or carry mark to final examinations is about 1:1 or 50 to 50%. Take a note that this only applies to 3 credit hour course or so-called core subject. For 2 credit hour course, including those general subjects, usually there will be no examinations, but you are required to complete tons of assignments, presentation, and I guess that's where the nightmare of most students came from. But don't worry much because I have a solution for this problem if you continue to watch this video. Yes, it is relatively easy to score in this 2 credit hour subject as compared to 3 credit hour subject because all you need to do is just follow the instructions by your lecturers, complete their assignments on time, maybe sometimes buy them a cup of coffee. Alright, now back to core subject. As I mentioned earlier, the ratio of coursework mark to final examination is about 1:1. If you break down the coursework mark into details, it actually consists of assignment, quizzes, and tests. The idea is that I always treat the journey to getting A like a video game, which I try to minimize the damage that I take on every stage or chapters because I know that I will most probably take a lot of damage from the final boss. The same applies to scoring A in core subject. Try getting as high mark as possible in your tests, quizzes, and assignments so that you leave a lot of space for you to make mistake or wrong decision in your final examination. Let's look at an analogy. Say you got perfect marks in your coursework, 50%, then you should aim 25% in your final exam to get an A minus, meaning that you are allowed to only score half of the final exam paper and A minus is guaranteed in your hand. Sounds a great deal, right? So I hope that you have this kind of mindset to score as high mark as possible in your tests, quiz, and assignments, and you are good to go. My next point is tests are easier to score as compared to final exam. Obviously, right? Usually for tests, your lecturers will provide you the scope for the test paper and you just need to study what you are told to. But for final exam, your lecturers will be like,
so your final will include all chapters. And also, this is your last assignment. You need to hand in during your study break.
But if you are lucky enough to have a good lecturer, then he or she might give you topic by topic detailed guideline on each and every question that are going to come out. Or you can also make more friends from the other class or section so that when their lecturer gives them tips, they will also give you. Next, I'm going to give you tips and tricks on how to make sure that you are on the right track throughout the academic weeks. First of all, always check or look through the course information that I believe are provided to you early in the semester to have a brief idea of what you are going to learn in that particular subject. If you look through the course information carefully, you will notice that there are weekly plans that had already planned by your school before the semester starts. The weekly plan is useful to make sure that you are able to finish the syllabus within a time period and not missing out anything. Once you have your weekly plan, then you should allocate your time between studying and doing assignments. Make sure that you do not spend too much time in doing assignments because it will drag you or slow you down in doing revision and prepare for your test and final exam. And that's the exact mistake that I had made during my first semester. Before I end this video, I would like to share with you one last tip or optional tip that you can choose to follow or not follow. If you are able to catch up the syllabus as stated in the weekly plan, then you can study ahead based on the content that you are going to learn. Usually, I do so by referring to the lecture slides that I got it from my seniors. Here are some encouragement that I guess you would like to hear. It is actually not that difficult to score an A in public university, but you need to got the strategy right. In my second semester of year 1, I managed to get full A with GPA of 4.0. But during the actual final exam, I did screw up many questions. Some of them even caused me to lose nearly 10 to 20 marks for a single question. And there's a lot of marks missing there. So out of 100%, I might be only getting 75 to 90% the most, but I still managed to get grade A. While for my career mark, by average, I got about 42 to 47 out of 50, and that's not too low and not too high, just sufficient to get a grade A. My name is Reynard. I hope that this video helps you. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. That's it for this video. Remember to subscribe for more content just like this. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Chrome hearts on my body, I'm a man of steel. Still rapidly taking all these drugs, I'm not sure how to feel. Still she getting slayed in 30 seconds like an IG reel. I'm applying pressure, ain't no way that I can break the seal. I feel alone in a room full of heads. All these niggas lame, I bet they can't even use their legs.